Hello, this is me, Ellen C. Mays, and I'm going to make a video blog this time instead of my normal typing up blog because I have a new book coming out in May from Treasure Line Publishing, and my daughter has edited it for me, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Here is a proof that I had made. It's going to be Damascus Road, the sequel to The Judging. Pull that down up here. There is The Judging, Book 1, The Rescue Chronicles, and Damascus Road will be Book 2 of the Rescue Chronicles. And the thing is, I read this thing a zillion times, okay? And I knew that I wasn't going to find all the typos. So before I sent it to my publisher for her to do her editing, I sent it to 4 people. 2 of them professional editors, and the other 2 were professional readers. Well, this is the first one I got back, and look at those yellow tabs. That's 10 errors that my 18-year-old daughter found, who's also a writer and an artist. I thought it might be fun to show you a few of the errors that I cannot possibly see, no matter how many times I read it. Let's see. Here we go. She found one. It says, he'll match it to a perp if we found the right guy. Obviously, I changed the tense there. It should be, he'll match it to a perp if we find the right guy. How did I miss that? Let's see. Here we go. The character's name is Paul. It says, Pal Snickers. Oh, I'll stay out of the way, but I'll be around. Pal, P-A-L. I read this a million times. Just look at one more. Okay, there's one at the top. She and Ira had never intended to consummate their relationship like most couples. Well, I stopped, period, but I have apostrophe S on couples. Well, it should just be no apostrophe. She and Ira had never intended to consummate their relationship like most couples did. So I left did off, which is grammatically correct, but you don't need apostrophe S. Anyway, as you can see, there's 10 errors. Well, I sent this off to, like I said, 3 other editors who are chiming in. Thankfully, they all love it, and I'm so thankful for that. Let's see. And then I'll just show you. This is how some authors do it. Let's see. This is a book cover to a serial, a vampire serial that I'm running on Amazon.com for 99 cents an installment. So that's pretty, so I put it on my wall there. Let's see. Open up Microsoft Word. I don't know. It might be fun to see how authors fix stuff. Let's see. I'm going to open up Damascus Road. And there is my document. This is the official document that I printed out for that. And I'll make my corrections right here. Let's see. The first correction she found when I wrote the word right hand twice. That's on page 24 of the document. So let me get on down there. If anybody else is interested, I always, when I write these days, I go ahead and set up my paper size to 6x9. And if you don't know how to do that, you know, maybe I'll do a blog about that sometime. But before I even start writing, or when I have a few words written, I'll make my paper size 6x9, and I'll work in 6x9 because that's the size of my finished document. It helps me see how long my book is, and it helps me see what it's going to look like when the end of sentences, the end of chapters, and whatnot. Let's get to page 24. I could go to 24, but I'm just so close to the top. Here we go. It says, Paul held the sweater in his right hand and taunted Tony with it, grinning. With his right hand, he held Tony fast behind the neck. So I don't need to say right hand twice. Paul held the sweater in his right hand and taunted Tony with it, grinning it. With his other hand, O-T-H-E-R, with his other hand, he held Tony fast behind the neck. So as you can see, that's been fixed. So I might have 2 spaces there. There we go. So Paul held the sweater in his right hand and taunted Tony with it, grinning. With his other hand, he held Tony fast behind his neck. So that's just one of my 10 changes I have to make. I thought it'd be fun to show you. And before we sign off, let us look at, see, I don't know how this is going to show up. I'll move my camera back a little. All the books that Ellen is writing. Let's see, Ellen, computer. I use an external drive so my books are safe. I can take them out at night. Ellen's documents, Ellen's novels. All of these little folders, if you can see them, all the yellow folders, each one represents a novel. So 6 of them are published. So I have about 14 or 15 running. And then this part is full of ideas. Ideas for other novels. So as you can see, I think almost every writer is like this. They have dozens of story starts, novel starts, and it's just a normal thing. Our brain is constantly creating. So that was fun. So if you guys want to be a reader, a writer, or a reader-writer, be sure and have lots of funny pictures of yourself on the internet. Let's see. And so this is a good picture right here. Look at that. You know you like that. That's my eyeball. Doesn't hurt to have one like this too. Let everyone see that your head is quite funny. And this one shows how funny your nose is. See? Don't be afraid to show your true nose. And don't forget to show your ridiculously crazy family. Sister, sister. In the middle is the one who. That's me, the excellent sister. Bad seed, bad seed. See? Dumber. Look at that sweet girl. She would never do anything mean to anybody. Oh my goodness. And see, we sign off with my cat. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Barukh Hashem.